And hello again, my name is Deltastic, the voice of the Meta Wrestling Network. This is the Meta Wrestling Network, and I want to welcome you back to our tournament, our first of two 8-man tournaments. The end of the line, we're going to crown our very first cyber-created championship wrestling world heavyweight champion, and we are giving you updated brackets right here. As you've seen in our first video, if you have not done so, please check it out. We've seen Lover LeVar pick up a huge win over Slane and advancing on, as well as Mason the Maniac Gilbert, win a very, very impressive match. Just went full throttle and burrowed right through Calvin Davis, and he advanced. On this video here, this episode here, we're gonna have the last two first round matches. We're gonna have Grizzly taking on Rave, and we're gonna have the Urban Rockstar Derrick James taking on Big Brian Stokes. So without any further ado, we're gonna get into rounding out this first round tournament action for you guys. If you have not done so yet, please like and subscribe to the Meta Wrestling Network to get more action like this. Like I said, we are making a huge wave in the Call universe, in the eFed world, and I thank you for joining us on this ride. But forget all that. Let's get you down to ringside. Let's get you to some action. And here we are at ringside as we got Grizzly making his way out for first round tournament action. Whoever wins this match will be taking on Lover LeVar in the next round of our tournament to crown our very first CCCW World Champion. And Grizzly making his way down to the ring. He is a very physically impressive and imposing figure in the ring. A lot of power. Very powerful individual. Grizzly makes his way quickly to the ring. He's going to do battle with Rave, a very out there character. He definitely, a lot of his opponents definitely don't expect Rave. He's a little, well, there he is. Welcome people watching the Meta Wrestling Network to Rave. And as he makes his way down to the ring, the very flamboyant, well, hey, he is who he is, but don't let it fool you. He is a competitor like all the others, top notch here in Cyber Created Championship Wrestling. Let's see how he does in our first round tournament action against Grizzly. And he seems to not be worried too much about Grizzly. Seems to be worried about dancing and having a good time. We got Grizzly, and we got Rave, and here we go. We got first round action. Just like I was just saying, don't let all this stuff about Rave fool you. He will go. He can go in that ring when the bell rings. He is just as ferocious of a competitor as anybody else, and he has taken Grizzly to school right now with a nice neck breaker. And Grizzly, much like Calvin Davis, doesn't know what hit him right now. And Grizzly now might have been underestimating him. But right now, he seems to have caught back up with it. Grizzly landed some shots, but now fighting him off is Rave. And Rave here was going for a forearm, but Grizzly was able to. Wait a minute, but Grizzly was showing his power, and Rave showed his quickness and his elusiveness and hit a nice counter and DDT and another DDT. And Rave down. Rave getting it done right here. And a nice elbow drop from the second rope. And Rave, oh, he was going for, I guess, a butt splash. I don't even know what to call that thing. But Grizzly was able to get out of the way. And again with another DDT is Rave. And Rave coming out throwing some amazing offense here. Rave all over Grizzly right now. And another DDT. He is throwing DDTs like they're on wholesale or something. Over the top rope. And hanging him up and knocking him off. Just knocking him off to the floor. And Rave now is in firm control. Firm control of Grizzly here. A nice boot right in the chest. And Grizzly might have, first impressions of Rave might have been overlooking him. Might have thinking it was a joke, but like I said, when the bell rings, he is no joke. As you could see, and a nice flipping neck breaker there. Now Rave, and he hits what he was trying to get before, right into the midsection of Grizzly. Hooking the leg here. One count only. Grizzly kicks out. Grizzly still has some fight left in him. But Rave getting right back on offense. Grizzly just was able to muscle him out there. But wait a minute. A nice fireman's carry takedown. Reversal there by Rave on the Grizzly. Irish whip. An elbow drop. An elbow smash, I should say. Now Grizzly with a nice snap there. And burying the knee in the back here. He's pulling and ranking at it. He's got Rave in trouble now. Rave's going to need to find something. Yeah, he buried the elbow there. He found that. He made its mark. Oh, and a headbutt there by Rave on the Grizzly. Grizzly shook it off though. Hanging him up in the ropes. Oh, and snapping him back down. Throwing him down. I think Rave might have been in the ropes. Might have been too close to the ropes there. Grizzly might not have been able to see that. Just there with a gutbuster from Rave on the Grizzly now. The Grizzly with a nasty shot. That one connected right across the face of Rave. Oh, just stomping him right in the chest at Grizzly. Grizzly picking him up, but he just took him down here. Again, first round action here in this first of two tournaments to crown our first champion. Oh, just right into the turnbuckle and a power slam out of the turnbuckle, ramming him back first. Oh, and dropping the knee right across the face. The Grizzly got staggered with a kick and a nice shot there. Wait a minute. Go for a chicken wing. Go for a chicken wing. Can he get the submission? Can he get the submission? And he gets it. Rave gets the submission. Wow. This tournament is full of upsets galore here. As Rave, on paper, you would not think that Rave would get past Grizzly here, but lo and behold, you underestimate your opponent. Things like this can and do happen on a regular basis, and Rave is moving on in this tournament. As we see, let's see it again. See that gut buster. But wait a minute, and snapping it really quickly there from that shot, and there was just nowhere. There was nowhere for Grizzly to go, and Grizzly had that tap out. He had that arm. I don't know if that rock tape on that shoulder had anything to do with it, but he had that arm bent back, and Grizzly had no choice but to tap out. And Rave feeling good. Rave is moving on. Could we be looking at our very first CCCW World Champion in Rave? Who knows? But we're going to keep on keeping on with this tournament here. And guys, it is updated bracket time again. As you see, with that huge win that Rave, just picked up over Grizzly, he will advance on to the next round to take on Lover LeVar. The winner of that will be moving on. Wow, to the finals of this tournament. And then the winner of that will meet the winner of the next tournament. However, it isn't over yet, and as we've seen clearly, looks can be deceiving, and anything can happen here in CCCW and in this tournament. But right now, we're gonna have the Urban Rockstar Derrick James and Brian Stokes cap off the end of this tournament, the end of this first round, I should say, of this tournament. And let's see who's going to be advancing on to take on the Maniac, Mason Gilbert. Alright, and capping out the first round of this tournament, we're going to have a huge match here. We're going to have Derrick James versus Brian Stokes in a first round that is full of surprises. As we see the Urban Rockstar Derrick James, he's making his way to the ring now. He will do battle with Brian Stokes. Both of these men are sort of evenly matched. Stokes will be the bigger individual, be the bigger man, but both guys similar talent. They should pair very well with their movesets here in this match. Urban Rockstar Derrick James in. As we've seen in the first round of this tournament, nobody can be taken for granted. It's full steam ahead to the finals, and full steam ahead. Everybody wants to become the world champion. As Derrick James makes eyes with the top of the ramp, and here comes big Brian Stokes, and he is making his way down now, and he is set. Both of these individuals are fairly confident that they will be moving on. The winner has to take on Mason Gilbert, and as Mason Gilbert's match against Calvin Davis went, I don't know if he keeps that up, if he keeps the performance that he had against Calvin Davis up, then whoever wins this match here and that has to face Gilbert is going to run into some trouble, because it looks like Mason Gilbert definitely is in it to win it, so to speak. But Brian Stokes and Derrick James will be up to task. Is the light at the end of the road is that CCCW Championship after they get to this tournament and face the winner of the next. And here we go. This is our final match in the first round of this tournament here. And big Brian Stokes right now imposing his will and just snapping Derrick James down. And Stokes here earlier on, with a backbreaker. Just bending him over his knee. The back definitely is not supposed to bend that way. And a nice takedown by James there. An elbow right to the back of the head. And picking him up. Oh, and a Michinoku driver type move there. And a short DDT. And Derrick James now trying to get back into the swing of things here in this match. And James now just snapping the head. A whiplash effect there on the big man Brian Stokes. And James here going off. He's going to drop the fist, and he does not hit it. Oof! And it's just an uppercut shot right up underneath the jaw from Stokes there. As I stated earlier, the winner of this will take on Mason Gilbert in the next round. And James now with a nice suplex. We got him across the face here. And showing off a little bit here. He might not want to do that. He might not want to, anyway, he's going back for it. And, of course, just the hell with what I say. He went right back for it. If you underestimate, if you look past your opponent for a second, the match could be over. Just ask Grizzly. Just ask Slane. Hell, just ask Calvin Davis. All men took L's in the first round of this championship tournament. Oh, and just dropping. Just a double backbreaker there. And that cannot feel good. It is one and done for this tournament. If you lose, you are done. Breaking on that neck now is Stokes. Derrick James with overhand right hand shot right to the side of the face. With an overhand shot by Stokes there, and Stokes showing the power, and he just threw him. My God, he almost threw him into the 7th row. And Big Brian Stokes here off of the second rope. I don't know what just happened. I think he clipped him with the legs. I think James was trying to go underneath, but Stokes still hit him in the head with his legs there. And Stokes here, oh, showing his power here. Both men will do the same type of things. Stokes will bring more of the power, but as far as jumping off the rope, Stokes is not afraid to do that. Derrick James will head to the top rope as well. As I just said, Brian Stokes leaping off, but got caught and slammed. Very impressive by Derrick James. Caught him out of midair and slammed and used his momentum and took him down. He's going for that fist again, and he hit it that time. Using the momentum of Stokes from the air to take him down, but a kick out at 1. These guys are going back and forth here. And what a contest this one is. And dropping some elbows right up underneath the rib cage. Oh, and now showing off. Now he's showing off. Now he's doing some push-ups on the back of Stokes here. Now Derrick James picking him up. Picking the big man up. Where's he going to take him? Taking him into the corner. As he's feeding his face into the turnbuckle. Repeated shots into the turnbuckle. Just slamming his head repeatedly. And Stokes now is in trouble. Oh, a nice reversal. Nice drop toe reversal. And the big man, Brian Stokes. Oh, hits a clothesline. Takes him down. Hits another one. Ducks underneath. Oh, and a nice drop kick. And the big man. Some very impressive agility there. He has the agility to match someone the stature of Derrick James. And wait a minute, what's he going here? And an alley-oop. Alley-oop face first. And James looks hurt. He's balled up there. He is hurting. He is balled up. He is feeling it. You see him grimacing there. But Brian Stokes is taking a little time to showboat. And he got German suplex off of the second rope. And wait a minute, could this be it? And James hooking the leg 1, but a 1 count only. And Brian Stokes, I should say, he needs to stay focused. He's very impressive at the rate both men are. But you can showboat after you win the match. Oh, and a boot caught him right in the face. As James went to go get up, he was met by a boot, but a forearm shot rocks him. And now a fireman's carry takedown, reversal, and a spear! A short spear out of nowhere. We know that Brian Stokes uses a spear as his finisher. At least he told us, but no! He used a short spear, but Derrick James was able to kick out at a long 2 count, and this match continues. And Derrick James here is bringing it, and Brian Stokes now. Oh, it drops the elbow, and Brian Stokes may not know what hit him right now. Stokes looks stunned. Oh, and Brian James! And Derrick James, I should say, hitting that big shot, taking him down 2, and no! He drove him face first into the mat. But Brian Stokes was able to kick out. And now going right back on the offense. Albeit showing off, but going back to the offense now. Here's James. And a forearm shot connected from Stokes. Right on to James and a boot. And 2 boots. Just huge boots right in the chest. And these men are going at it. Both of these men are going at it. Stopping at nothing. But what the hell is Brian Stokes doing now? I don't know if he's toying around with Derrick James or not, but you might not want to do that. This match so far, like I said, the stature of these guys, looking at them, they don't look as evenly matched as they are, but they are fairly evenly matched. But driving him right into the knee, just picking him up, and he just ate a knee. And wait a minute, nice reversal into a neck breaker. Both of these men are giving it all they got, trying to get the last spot, advancing on in this first round. And Stokes now setting him up, setting Derrick James up, and no, he was going for a spear, but he reversed it to a DDT. He's got him reeling. Oh, and he drops him with a face smash and a forearm shot. But no, Stokes was able to reverse it. And these guys are going at it. What a match this is. And this is the kind of action you can expect to see here in CCCW. And an elbow drop. Scoop slam and elbow. Dead center middle of the ring. 1, 2, no. 2 count only. And Brian Stokes was able to kick out. Drop kick miss to the back of the head. Telegraphed that one in a huge headbutt. Oh my God. That one laid him out too. No. And a headbutt. He ate all of that one. The Urban Rockstar Derrick James ate all of that headbutt. A nice reversal there by James. Taking Brian Stokes over now to the corner. Raking at that neck now. Just twisting that head. Oh, a nasty shot. Just caught him right up underneath the ribs on the side there. And now Brian Stokes hangs him out to dry. Right across the top rope. 1, 2, and no. And barely kicking out was Derrick James. He's got some left in the tank, but it looks like it's running on E. As he barely kicked out, barely popped that shoulder up. And now, oh, and a huge backbreaker by Stokes. And now he's twisting at the head. He's raking at the neck now. Turning that favor, that uncomfortable favor, back to Derrick James. Wait a minute. Picking him up, but a reversal. Pushing him off here. Oh, and another complete shot. It looks like he just dropped him right on his face. He just ate a face full of canvas, hooking the leg. 1, could this be it? 2, and it is! And the winner, the Urban Rockstar Derrick James, advances in this tournament in a hard-fought match. Both men went full throttle. That's how you get it done here. And what a match that was. What a hard-fought contest. Both of these men hit it with everything they got. Oh, jeez. That was the first one there. Let's look at some of this action. And bam, right on the face. A lot of innovative offense in this matchup. But in the end, the Urban Rockstar Derrick James gets the win. And he will advance on. And he's going to take on the Maniac Mason Gilbert in the next round of this tournament. As we inch closer to the championship match. We'll see you next time. Out.